Now it's time to create and manage group policy objects in our Windows server. So if you want to manage group policy, what you need to do is from your server manager, you can go to tools and start group policy management. But we can also do it from our start menu, just enter group, and then it's going to actually search for group policy management. Then you can just click on it. So what is a group policy in a domain environment? A group policy is a feature in Active Directory that lets you administrators centrally control user settings, computer settings, security policies, software deployment, and script. For example, we are going to be seeing how to deploy software using group policies. And also, why do you actually need group policy in a domain environment? First of all, you need group policy to enforce security, to keep the system consistent, to save time, and also to meet compliance rules. So let's say, for example, you want to deploy a policy to like 1,000 devices. The best way to do it is to use group policy management so that when that device log on, when a user log on to that device, the policy will apply either to the computer or to the user's profile. So right now, let's say we want to create a policy that prevents users from logging off their device. What we need to do is the following. We need to go to under our group policy management. Here you can see we have different organizational units. And this organizational unit actually sync with, if I go to Active Directory users and computers, here you can see we have our organizational unit, and every single organizational unit we have created will also be in the group policy management. So here, if I go to users, you can see we have a lot of organizational units under users. So I want to create a policy and I will call it prevent log off. So I'm going to say okay. And here you can see when I create the policy, it's also going to be available here on that prevent log off. So when I delete this policy I just created, it should still be available under the group policy object. So right click and then click edit. Here, if I click edit, you can see we have the user's profiles and the user's configuration and the computer configuration. So this applies to the computer and this applies to the user's profile. So here we have, you can see we have our policies. Just click on that. And also we also have our administrative template. For example, I says I want to create a policy under the start menu to actually prevent users from logging on to their device. So I'm going to go look for, let's say, remove. For example, we have remove log off on the start menu. So I can just double click, click enabled, and here just created by Kelvin Johnson. So I love doing this because it's allowed the next engineer or someone who tried to modify this policy that I'm the one that created the policy. So you can see the policy has been enabled, but right now the policy is not effective because I just enabled this policy. So what we need to do right now is the following. So if I go here, if I go back again to, let me see, okay, here we have our policy has been created. Let me just go back again to our policy. And here when we create OK, and I go to settings, trying to generate reports, and under the settings, I can go to start menu. You can see the policy that have just been created. It's going to remove log off on the start menu. So let's try it and see. If I go to my C001, at this moment, if I go to my start menu, sorry, if I right click, and here you can see we have sign out or sleep shutdown. So right now the log off is going to be removed. Let's try, and if I here you can see we have sleep. I can shut it. I can shut it down. But here the sign out, that's the sign out, which is the log off, is going to be removed. So let's do the following. Let me just go to the command prompt and then start the command. I'm going to do GP update, which is group policy update, and I'm going to force it. Force the policy I just applied. You can see it says updating policy. Let's just wait for the policies to be applied and then we can see the effect. Here we go. You can see it says computer policy update has completed successfully. So if I right click and I go, you can see I don't have the option to actually sign out from this device, which is also log off. I can only go to sleep, shut down, or restart. But we can also do the same thing. We can also prevent shutdown from this device and only allow log off. So let's say, for example, we want to remove the shutdown from this device or even the restart and sleep. So let me go back again to our device. Here, you can see we just enabled the policy log off. I'm going to not configured, click applied. I can also remove what I just set. And then here I want to actually remove and prevent the shutdown from this device. Let's look for that. Here we go. We have the remove and prevent access to the shutdown, restart, sleep, and hibernate command. So I'm going to click on that and click enabled. Click apply and click OK. So if I go to my C001, at this moment, I can still actually shut down my device. So let's try to enforce the policy again. And then when I go to when I click again my device here, you can see I can only sign out from this device. I can't shut it down. So that is why if you're working as an IT system administrator, you can see this policy is actually applied to a lot of servers, which means that you can actually log off from that device, but you can't shut it down because when you are working with a server, when you shut that server down, because there are going to be a lot of issues because a lot of users cannot access their resources anymore. So, and again, when you shut down the device, shut down that server, a lot of things will stop working. So, with this policy, you can actually prevent the users from shutting down that device. Let me just decide to let me enable that again and then click enable it. And also, you can see we have a lot of policies that can be configured. And also, if I go to like desktop, you can see we have a lot. So, I will advise you to actually just check if you are working in a training environment like this, you can't do anything wrong. So just try your possible best to play with it, see how it works, and see how you can actually just try to implement a lot of policies and see how these policies works. Because please always try to prevent you from doing it on a Windows server that you are working on. Always try to make sure that it only applies to the client operating system. Because if I decide to reinforce my policy, then we will now have the option to shut to you can see we now have the option to actually shut down this device, restart the device. So by doing a GP update, it actually enforces the policy. But if you don't do that, it takes about 90 minutes for that policy to be applied. And also, when you restart the device and the device is trying to log on to the domain environment, of course, the policy will also be applied and take effective from that moment. So please try your possible best to make sure that you always try to practice yourself, implement these policies, and see how it works. So next, we are going to be seeing how to deploy software using this policy, using group policy.